here, Evan, Hansen. Today is going to be an amazing day, and here's why. Because today, all you have to do is just be yourself. But also confident, that's important, and interesting, like easy to talk to, approachable, but mostly be yourself. That's the big, like, that's number one, be yourself. Just be true to yourself. Also though, don't worry about whether your hands are going to get sweaty for no reason and you can't make it stop no matter what you do, because they're not going to get sweaty, so you don't even know why you're bringing it up, because it's not going to happen, because all you have to do is just be yourself. I'm not even going to worry about it though, seriously, because it's not like, it's not going to be like that time when you had the perfect chance to introduce yourself to Zoe Murphy at the jazz band concert last year, when you waited afterwards just to talk to her and tell her how good she was, and you were going to pretend to be like super casual, like you didn't even know her name, like she would introduce herself, and then you'd be like, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, Chloe, you said your name was Chloe, and then she'd be like, no, it's Zoe, I said Zoe, and then you'd be like, oh, well see, I thought you said Chloe because I'm very busy with other stuff right now, something. But you didn't even end up saying anything to her anyways, because you were scared that your hands were sweaty, which they weren't that sweaty until you started worrying that they were sweaty, which made them sweaty, so you put them under the hand dryer in the bathroom, but then they were still sweaty, they were just very warm now as well.
So, you just decided not to eat last night.
I wasn't hungry.
You're a senior in high school, Evan. You need to be able to order dinner for yourself if I'm at work. You can do it all online now. You don't have to talk to anyone on the phone. I know you don't like the phone.
Yeah, but see, that's not true, actually. You have to talk to the delivery person when they come to the door, and then they have to make change. You have to stand there while it's silent and they're counting the change.
Okay, this is what you're supposed to be working on, Evan, with Dr. Sherman, talking to people, engaging with people, not running away from people.
You're right, I'm going to be a lot better.
I know you are, and that's why I made you an appointment with Dr. Sherman for this afternoon. I'll pick you up after school.
I already have an appointment next week.
And I thought maybe you could use something a little bit sooner. Hey, have you been writing those letters he wants you to do? Yeah, the letters to yourself, little pep talks. Dear Evan Hansen, this is gonna be a good day, and here's why. Have you been doing those?
Yeah, I started writing one. I'll finish it at school.
Those letters are important, honey. They're gonna help you build your confidence. Seize the day.
I get it.
I don't want another year of you sitting at home on your computer every Friday night telling me you have no friends.
Neither do I.
Can we try to have an optimistic outlook? Can we buck up just enough to see the world won't fall apart? Maybe this year we decide we're not giving up before we've tried. This year we make a new start. I know, you can go around today and ask the other kids to sign your cast. How about that? Oh, come on, that'd be the perfect icebreaker, wouldn't it?
Perfect.
I'm proud of you already.
Oh, good.
Another stellar conversation for the scrapbook. Another stumble as I'm preaching for the right thing to say. Well, I'm kind of coming up empty, can't find my way to you. Does anybody have a map? Anybody maybe happen to know how the hell to do this? I don't know if you can tell that this is me just pretending to know. So where's the map? I need a clue. 'Cause the scary truth is I'm flying, I'm making this up as I go. It's your senior year, Connor. You are not missing the first day.
I already said I'd go tomorrow. I'm trying to find a compromise here.
I'm going to get involved here. You're too busy on your email, Larry.
You have to go to school, Connor.
That's all you're going to say.
What do you want me to say? He doesn't listen. Look at him. He's not listening. He's probably high.
He's definitely high.
Fuck you!
Fuck you! I do not need you picking at your brother right now. That is not constructive. Are you kidding? Besides, he's not high. Are you high? I don't want you going to school high, Connor. We have talked about this.
Perfect, so then I won't go. Thanks, Mom.
Another masterful attempt ends with disaster.
The interstate's already jammed.
Pour another cup of coffee and watch it all crash and burn. Connor, finish the mill. It's a puzzle. It's a maze. I try to steer through it a million ways, but each day is another wrong turn.
I better head out.
Connor's not ready. I'm leaving without him. Anybody, we're happy to know how the hell to do this. I don't know if you can tell, but this is me just pretending to know. So where's the map? I need a clue. 'Cause the scary truth is I'm flying, and I'm making this up as I go. productive. I did 3 internships and 90 hours of community service. I know, wow.
Well, that's really
Even though I was so busy, I still made some great friends, or well, acquaintances, more like.
Do you want to maybe, I'm sorry, I don't know what your, if you have to, do you want to just sign my cast?
Oh my God, what happened to your arm?
Oh, well, I broke it. I was climbing a tree.
Oh, really? My grandma broke her hip getting into the bathtub in July. That was the beginning of the end, the doctor said, because then she died. Happy first day.
Is it weird to be the first person in history to break their arm from jerking off too much, or do you consider that an honor?
Stop, no, I didn't. I wasn't doing that.
Paint me the picture. You're in your bedroom, you've got Zoe Murphy's Instagram up on your weird off-brand cell phone.
That's not what happened, obviously. I was climbing a tree, and I fell.
You fell out of a tree? What are you, like an acorn?
Well, I don't know if you know this, but I worked this summer as an apprentice park ranger at Ellison State Park. I'm sort of a tree expert now. I mean, not to brag. Anyway, I tried to climb this 40-foot tall oak tree.
And then you fell.
Well, except it's a funny story, though, because there was a solid 10 minutes after I fell where I just lay there on the ground waiting for someone to come get me. I was just, any second now, you know, I was saying to myself, any second now, here they come.
Did they?
No, nobody came. That's what's funny.
Jesus Christ.
What did you do for the... You had a good summer?
Well, my bunk dominated in Capture the Flag, and I got to second base below the bra with this girl from Israel who's going to be in the army, so... Yeah. Hopefully that answers your question.
Hey, do you want to sign my cast?
Why are you asking me?
Well, I thought, because we're friends.
We're family friends. That's like a whole different thing when you know it. Hey, tell your mom to tell my mom that I was nice to you, or else my parents won't pay for my car insurance. Hey, Connor! Loving the new hair length. Very school shooter chic. I was just kidding. It was a joke.
Yeah, no, it was funny. I'm laughing, can't you tell? Am I not laughing hard enough for you?
You're such a freak.
What the fuck are you laughing at?
What?
Stop fucking laughing at me!
No, I'm not.
You think I'm a freak?
No, I don't.
I'm not the freak!
But I wasn't laughing.
You're the fucking freak!
I've learned to slam on the brake before I even turn the key, before I make the mistake, before I leave with the worst of me. Give them no reason to stare. No slipping up if you slip away. So I got nothing to share. No, I got nothing to say. Step out of the sun if you can't get burned. Step out of the sun because you learn. On the outside, always looking in, will I ever be more than I've always been? Cause I'm tapping on the glass. I'm waving through a window. I try to speak but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear while I watching the people pass. I'm waving through a window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving back at me?
Hey, I'm sorry about my brother. I saw him push you. He's a psychopath. Evan, right?
Evan.
That's your name.
Yes, it is. It's Evan. Sorry.
Why are you sorry?
Because you said Evan and then I said it and I repeated it, which is just, that is so annoying when people do that, so.
I'm Zoe.
Yes, no, I know, so.
You know?
No, just like, seen you play guitar in jazz band? I love jazz band. I love jazz. Well, not all jazz, but definitely like jazz band jazz. That's so weird, I'm sorry.
You apologize a lot.
Sorry, I mean, you know what I mean.
Okay, well,
You don't want to sign my costume.
What?
What'd you say?
I didn't say anything. You said something.
No, me? No way. Jose.
Okay, Jose.
We start with stars in our eyes. We start believing that we belong. But every sun doesn't rise. And no one tells you where you went wrong. Step out of the sun if you keep getting burned. Step out of the sun because you crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? Did I even make a sound? Did I even make a sound? It's like I never made a sound. Will I ever make a sound? On the outside, always looking in. Will I ever be more than I've always been? Because of time, and I'm the last. Waiting through the I try to speak, but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear while I'm watching me pass. Waiting through. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving back at me? Is anybody waving? Whoa.
Shit, honey, I know. I'm supposed to pick you up for your appointment. I'm stuck at work. Erica called in with the flu, and I'm the only other nurse's aide on today, so I volunteered to pick up her shift. Also, go ahead and eat without me. I won't be home till late. I'm going straight from here to class. We got those Trader Joe's dumplings in the freezer.
Maybe.
Hey, did you write one of those letters yet? Dr. Sherman's expecting you to have one. Dear Evan Hansen, it's going to be a good day. Here's why.
Yeah, no, I already finished it. I'm in the computer lab right now. I'm printing it out.
Oh, it was a good day, honey.
It was... Yeah, it was great.
Great. Oh, great. I hope it's the beginning of a great year. I think we both could use one of those, huh? Oh, shit. I have to run. Bye.
Bye. Dear Evan Hansen, turns out this wasn't an amazing day after all. This isn't going to be an amazing week or an amazing year, because why would it be? Oh, I know, because there's Zoe, and all my hope is pinned on Zoe, who I don't even know, and who doesn't know me, but, you know, maybe if I did, maybe if I could just talk to her, then maybe nothing would be different at all. I wish everything was different. I wish I was part of something. I wish that anything I said mattered to anyone. I mean, face it, would anyone even notice if I just disappeared tomorrow? Sincerely, your best and most dearest friend, me. When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound?
So, what happened to your arm?
Oh, I fell out of a tree, actually.
Fell out of a tree?
Yeah.
Well, that is just the saddest fucking thing I've ever heard. Oh my god.
I know.
No one's signed your cast.
No, I know.
Well, I'll sign it.
Oh, you don't have to.
Do you have a Sharpie?
Ow. Oh, great, thanks.
Yeah, well, now we can both pretend that we have friends.
It's good point.
Is this yours? I found it on the printer. It's Dear Ben Hansen, that's your name, right?
Yeah, no, that's just a stupid, it's just this paper that I had to write, so it's for an assignment.
Because there's Zoe? Is this about my sister?
No, not at all.
You wrote this because you knew that I would find it.
What?
Yeah, you saw that I was the only other person in the computer lab, so you wrote this and you printed this out so that I would find it.
Why would I?
So I could read some creepy shit you wrote about my sister and freak out, right? And then you can tell everybody that I'm crazy.
What? Right? No, I don't. No, but I need that back. So please, can you please give it back?
A letter to yourself? What the crap does that even mean? It's like some kind of sex thing?
No, it's not a sex thing. It was an assignment.
Why are you talking to me about this?
Well, I didn't know who else to talk to. You're my only family friend. I don't know what to do, okay? He stole a letter from me 3 days ago, and then he hasn't been at school since.
That does not bode well for you.
What's he gonna do with it?
Who knows? Connor Murphy is batshit out of his mind. Remember he threw a printer at Mrs. G in 2nd grade because he didn't get to be the line leader that day?
Do you think he's gonna show the letter to other people?
He's gonna ruin your life with it. For sure. I mean, I would.
On the outside, always looking in. Will I ever be more than I've always been? 'Cause you tap, tap, tapping on the glass, waving through a window.
Good morning. Is Mr. Howard? Sorry. I'm sorry. Just they said on the loudspeaker for me to go to the principal's office.
Mr. Howard stepped out.
Oh.
We wanted to speak with you in private. If you'd like to maybe... We're Connor's parents.
Oh.
Why don't you go ahead, honey?
I'm going as fast as I can.
That's not what I said, is it?
This is... Connor, he wanted you to have this.
We never heard your name before. Connor never. And then we saw dear Evan Hansen.
He gave this to you?
We didn't know you two were friends.
Friends?
We didn't think Connor had any friends. And then we see this letter, and it seems to suggest pretty clearly that you and Connor were, or at least for Connor, that he thought of you as... I mean, it's right there, dear Evan Hansen. It's addressed to you. He wrote it to you.
You think that you think that Connor wrote this to me?
These are the words he wanted to share with you.
His last one.
This is what he wanted you to have.
I'm sorry, what do you mean, last words?
Connor took his own life.
Hey, what?
And this is all we found with him. He had it folded up in his pocket. And you could see that he was trying to explain it, why he was... I wish that everything was different. I wish I were a part of something. I wish what I said mattered.
Larry, please stop it.
Okay, but this is not, I'm sorry, Connor didn't write this.
What does that mean?
Connor didn't write this.
What does he mean?
He's obviously in shock.
No, he didn't.
Right here.
I'm sorry, but I should probably just, can I please go now? I'm sorry, I should go now.
This is all we have. This is the only thing
Listen
we
to
have
me,
left.
please. Cynthia!
You should take it, please.
Larry, look, his cast. His best and most dearest friend.
Holy shit!
I didn't say anything. I mean, I couldn't say anything.
Holy fucking shit!
They invited me for dinner. They want to know more stuff about Connor and me, about our friendship.
Still can't believe the terrible news about Connor Murphy.
What are you gonna tell them?
I mean, the truth.
I wouldn't say that we were friends exactly, more like acquaintances.
The truth. Really, you're gonna go to the Murphy's house and explain that the only thing they have left of their son is some weird sex letter that you wrote to yourself.
We were in chemistry together, I'm pretty sure.
You know, you could go to jail for this if you get caught.
I didn't do anything.
He was in my English class in 10th grade. I'm almost positive.
Yeah, I hate to tell you this, Evan, but you may have already perjured yourself.
Isn't that only when you're under oath, like in a courtroom?
Well, weren't you under oath? In a way?
No.
Yeah, he was definitely in my English class.
Look, do you want to listen to me, or do you want to have another meltdown like last year in English, when you were supposed to give that speech about Daisy Buchanan, but instead you just stood there staring at your note card, saying, over and over again, like you were having a brain aneurysm.
Okay, what do you expect me to do? Just keep lying?
I didn't say lie. All you have to do is just nod and confirm. Whatever they say about Connor, you just nod your head and you say, yeah, that's true. Don't contradict, and don't make shit up. It's foolproof. Literally nothing I tell my parents is true, and they have no idea.
3 days ago, Connor Murphy was here, and now he's gone.
They were so sad, his parents. His mom was just... I've never seen anyone so sad before.
Well, then, good thing you're about to tell her the truth about your sex letter. I'm sure that will cheer her right up.
If Connor meant something to you, please retweet or private message me if you just want to talk. At times like these, we could all use a friend.
Would anyone else like more chicken?
I think you're the only one with an appetite, Larry.
The Harrises brought it over.
Did Connor tell you about the Harrises? We used to go skiing together, our families.
Connor loved skiing.
Connor hated skiing.
Right, sorry, that's what I meant. Connor loved talking about how much he hated skiing.
But you hung out a lot?
Pretty much.
Where?
You mean, like, where did we... Well, mostly we hung out at my house. I mean, sometimes we would come to his house if nobody else was here. We would email a lot, though, mostly, so that we didn't have to... he didn't always want to hang out in person, you know?
No, we looked through his emails. There aren't any from you.
Yeah, no. Yeah, of course. Yes, that's because he had a different account. It was a secret account. I should have said that before. That was probably very confusing.
Why was it secret?
Just so that no one else could. It was more private, I guess, that way.
He knew you read his emails.
Somebody had to be the bad guy.
Okay, the weird thing is, the only time I ever saw you and my brother together was when he shoved you at school last week. He shoved you?
I tripped.
Oh, I was there! I saw the whole thing. He pushed you hard.
Oh, I remember now. See, that it was a misunderstanding because the thing was he didn't want us to talk at school, and I had tried to talk to him at school. It wasn't a big thing. It was my fault.
Why didn't he want you to talk to him at school?
He didn't really want people to know that we were friends. I guess he was embarrassed a little.
Why would he be embarrassed?
Well, I guess because he thought I was sort of, you know.
A nerd.
Zoe.
Isn't that what you meant?
The loser, I was going to say, actually, but nerd works too.
That wasn't very nice. Well, Connor wasn't very nice, so that makes sense. Connor was... He was a complicated person. No, Connor was a bad person. There's a difference.
Zoe, please.
Don't pretend like you don't agree with me.
You refused to see any of the good things. You refused to...
Because there were no good things. What were the good things? I don't want to have this conversation in front of our kids. What were the good things, Mom? Tell me. There were good things.
I remember a lot of good things about Connor.
Like what?
Never mind, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have.
Abby,
Never
you were
mind.
saying something.
No, it doesn't matter, really.
Please, we want to hear what you have to say. Please.
Well, I just... Connor and I, we had a really great time together this one day recently. That's something good I remember about Connor. That's what I keep thinking about. That day at the apples. The apples place. Anyways, I knew that it was stupid and I don't even know why I brought it up. So...
Took you to the orchard?
Yes, yeah, once, just that once, but he said that the apples there were the best.
I thought that place closed years ago.
Exactly, which is why we were so bummed when we got there. It's closed down now.
We used to go to the orchard all the time. We do picnics there. Remember that, Zoe? Yeah, I do. You and Connor had that little toy plane that you would fly until you flew it into the creek.
That was an emergency landing.
I can't believe who took you there. I bet that was fun. I bet you too. I bet you had fun.
Yeah, yes. We did. The whole day was just end of May or early June. This picture-perfect afternoon we shared.
What was the name of that ice cream place out there that we loved?
A la mode.
Oh, that's it. A la mode, and they had that homemade hot fudge.
Drive the winding country road, grab a scoop at a la mode, and then we're there.
We'd sit in that meadow with all the sycamores, and you and your brother would look for four-leaf clovers.
An open field that's framed with trees. We pick a spot and shoot the breeze like buddies do. Quoting songs by our favorite bands, telling jokes no one understands except us two. And we talk and take in the view. All we see is sky for forever. We let the world pass by for forever. Feels like we could go on for forever this way. Two friends on a perfect day.
I've completely forgotten about that place.
I guess Connor didn't. Did he?
We walk a while and talk about the things we'll do when we get out of school. Like the Appalachian Trail, or write a book, or learn to sail. Wouldn't that be cool? There's nothing that we can't discuss, like girls we wish would notice us, but never do. He looks around and says to me, there's nowhere else I'd rather be, and I say, me too. And we talk and take in the view. We just talk and take in the view. All we see is sky for forever. We let the world pass by for forever. Feels like we could go on for forever this way. This way. All we see is light for forever, 'cause the sun shines bright for forever. Life will be alright for forever this way. Two friends on a perfect day. And there he goes, racing toward the tallest tree. From far across the yellow field, I hear him calling, follow me. There we go, wondering how the world might look from up so high. One foot after the other, one branch then to another. I climb higher and higher, I climb till the entire sun shines on my legs. And I suddenly feel the branch give way. I'm on the ground. My arm goes numb. I look around and I see him come to get me. He's come to get me. And everything's okay. All we see is sky for forever. We let the world pass by for forever. Buddy, you and I, for forever this way, this way. All we see is light, 'cause the sun burns bright. We could be alright for forever this way. Two friends, true friends, on a perfect day.
Thank you. Thank you.
parents think you were lovers. You realize that, right?
What? How did they think that?
You were best friends, but he wouldn't let you talk to him at school, and when you did, he kicked your ass. That's like the exact formula for secret gay high school lovers.
Oh my God.
This is what I told you. What did I tell you? You just nod and confirm.
Okay, well I tried to, but you don't understand, I got nervous, and then I started talking, and then once I started, I just...
You couldn't stop.
Well, they didn't want me to stop.
So what else did you completely fuck up?
Nothing, seriously. I mean, I told them we wrote emails.
Emails.
Yes, I told them that Connor and that Connor had a secret email account.
Oh, right! One of those secret email accounts. Sure, for sending pictures of your penises to each other.
Yeah, so I said you had the secret account and that we would send emails to each other.
I mean, honestly, could you be any worse at this?
Because I don't want to see our emails.
The thing.
What am I going to do?
Well, I can do emails.
How?
It's easy. You make an account, backdate the emails. There's a reason I was the only CIT with keycard access to the computer cluster this summer. I have skills, son.
You would do that?
For $2 grand.
$2,000?
$500.
I can give you 20.
Fine, but you're a dick.
Hey, you. I have very exciting news. Look what I found online today. College scholarship essay contests. You ever hear of these?
I think so.
NPR did a whole thing about it this morning. There's a million different ones you can do, a million different topics. I spent my whole lunch break looking these up. Like John F. Kennedy Profile Encouraged Scholarship, $3,000, college of your choice. Henry David Thoreau Society, $5,000.
Wow.
College is going to be so great for you, honey. How many times in life you get the chance to just start all over again?
No, I know.
You got so much, you have so many wonderful things ahead of you. High school isn't always, the only people who like high school are cheerleaders and football players, and those people all end up miserable anyway. You're gonna find yourself in college, I really think so. Wish I could go with you. Anyway, I just thought these were, seemed like a neat idea.
Yeah, no, it is, for sure.
Well, you've always been a wonderful writer. And we're gonna need all the help we can get for college. Unless your stepmother has a trust fund for you, I don't know about, with all those fabulous tips she made cocktail waitressing. Hey, I got an email from your school today about a boy who killed himself, Connor Murphy. I had no idea.
Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't really know him.
You know that, if you ever want to talk about anything, I realize that lately it must feel like I'm always working or I'm at school.
It's fine.
Well, I'm here, and if I'm not here, I'm a phone call away, or a text, email, whatever.
Thanks.
All right, it says Connor on here.
Oh, yeah, no.
You said you didn't know.
No, I didn't. This is it's a different Connor.
I'm so worried.
Oh, no, sure.
You know what? How about I bag my shift next Tuesday? I mean, when's the last time we did a Taco Tuesday?
No, you don't have to.
No, come on. You've been back at school a week already, and I've barely seen you. Maybe we could start brainstorming those essay questions together, huh?
That'd be great.
Great. That's exciting. I'm excited now. Something to look forward to.
Me too.
You okay on refills?
Yes.
Don't stay up too late.
I won't.
I love you.
Love you too.
Dear Evan Hansen, we've been way too out of touch. Things have been crazy, and it sucks that we don't talk that much. But I should tell you that I think of you each night. I rub my nipples and start moaning with delight.
Why would you write that?
I'm just trying to tell the truth.
You know what? If you're not going to take this seriously, then
Okay,
just...
you need to calm yourself.
Look, this has to be perfect. Okay, the emails have to prove that we were actually friends. They've got to be completely realistic.
There's nothing unrealistic about the love that one man feels for another.
Let's go back.
In fact, someone's
wanted. There's something quite beautiful. Let's go back, Jared.
I gotta tell you, life without you has been hard, has been bad, has been rough. I miss talking about life and other stuff.
Very specific. Shut up.
I like my parents.
Who says that?
I love my parents, but each day's another fight. If I stop smoking drugs, then everything might be alright.
Smoking drugs.
Just fix it.
This isn't realistic at all. It doesn't even sound like Connor.
I want to show that I was a good friend, that I was trying to help him, you know?
Oh my God. If I stop smoking crack, if I stop smoking pot, then everything might be alright. I'll take your advice, I'll try to be more nice. I'll turn it around, wait and see. 'Cause all that it takes is a little reinvention. It's easy to change if you give it your attention. All you gotta do is just believe you can be who you wanna be. Sincerely me.
We done yet?
Well, I mean, I can't just show them one email.
Hey, please stop hyperventilating.
No, I'm not hyperventilating.
You're having considerable trouble breathing.
No, I'm having
You
no
need a paper bag.
No, I'm not hyperventilating. Dear Connor Murphy, yes, I also miss our talks. Stop doing drugs, just try to take deep breaths and go on walks.
No.
I'm sending pictures of the most amazing trees.
No.
You'll be obsessed with all my forest expertise.
Absolutely not.
Dude, I'm proud of you. Just keep pushing through. You're turning around, I can see.
Just wait and see. 'Cause all that it takes is a little reinvention. It's easy to change if you give it your attention. All you gotta do is just believe you can be who you wanna be. Sincerely, my sister's hot.
What the hell?
My bad. Dear Evan Hansen, thanks for every note you say.
Dear Connor Murphy, I'm just glad to be your friend.
Our friendship goes beyond your average kind of bond.
But not because we're gay.
No, not because we're gay. We're close, but not that way. The only man that I love is my dad. Well, anyway, you're getting better every day. You're getting better every day. Keep getting better every day. Hey, 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 hey. Golden takes a little reinvention. It's easy to change if you give it your attention. All you gotta do is just believe you can be who you wanna be. Sincerely, miss you dearly. Sincerely me.
Sincerely me.
Hey! Sincerely me. Sincerely me.
These are just some of the emails that I found. I mean, I can print out more if you. I have a lot more. Connor and I, we email all the time. So.
It's difficult to read these. It doesn't sound like Connor.
I'm sorry. You know, maybe I shouldn't have.
No. It's just. Gosh. I don't remember the last time I heard him laugh. But you too, you would.
We laughed all the time.
Oh, there are more of these, more emails.
Yeah, more. There are a lot more. Yeah.
We would love to see them. We would love to see everything. Wouldn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you here? Zoe, wait till you see what Evan brought us. Emails from your brother.
How was your first day back?
Terrific. All of a sudden, everybody wants to be my friend. I'm the dead kid's sister, didn't you know?
I'm sure they mean well.
I should probably go.
You're not staying for dinner?
Oh, I hadn't planned on it.
Then we can do another night. I can cook something for you.
No, you don't have
It
to.
would be my pleasure. We would love to have you.
Why don't I show you out?
Thanks.
of this band today. I bet they're happy to have you back, huh?
You really don't have to do this, okay?
Do what?
Just because Connor isn't here trying to punch through my door screaming at the top of his lungs that he's going to kill me for no reason, that doesn't mean that all of a sudden we're the fucking Brady Bunch.
We are all grieving in our own way. I know how much you miss your brother. We all do. You can read these when you're ready.
Why should I play this game of pretend? Remembering through a secondhand sorrow, such a great son and wonderful friend. Oh, don't the tears just pour? I could curl up and hide in my room, there in my bed, still sobbing tomorrow. I could give in to all of the gloom. But tell me what for? Why should I have a heavy heart? Why should I start to break in pieces? Why should I go and fall apart for you? Why should I play the grieving girl and lie, saying that I miss you and that my world has gone dark without your light? I will sing no requiem tonight.
I'm going to bed.
Sit with me.
Cynthia.
You can't stand to be in this room for 5 minutes.
I'm exhausted.
You know, Larry, at some point you're gonna have to stop dealing.
Not tonight, please.
Just read this.
I'll keep the light on for you. I gave you the world, you threw it away, leaving these broken pieces behind you. Everything wasted, nothing to say, so I can sing no requiem.
I hear your voice and feel you here. Within these words I finally find you. Now that I know that you are still here, I will sing no requiem tonight. Why should I have a heavy heart? Why should I say I'll keep you with me? Why should I go and fall apart for you? Why should I play
How's everything?
Fine, thanks.
Thank God, Jared's been telling everyone about you and Connor, how close you guys were, how you were best friends.
Oh.
Everybody's talking about how brave you've been this week.
They are?
I mean, anybody else in your position would be falling apart. Dana P. was crying so hard at lunch yesterday, she pulled a muscle in her face. She had to go to the hospital.
Isn't Dana P. new this year? She didn't even know Connor.
That's why she was crying, because now she'll never get the chance. Connor's really bringing the school together. It's pretty incredible. People I've never talked to before, they want to talk to me now because they know how much Connor meant to me. It's very inspiring. I actually started a blog about him, like a sort of memorial page.
Were you friends with Connor too?
Acquaintances, but close acquaintances. Can I tell you something? I think part of me always knew that you guys were friends. You did a good job of hiding it, but I don't know. I could just tell.
Who are you talking to on the computer?
Jared. It was just Jared.
Seems like you and Jared are spending more time together. I've always said he's a great friend for you.
Yeah, really great.
I'm proud of you, honey. Putting yourself out there.
Thanks.
Well, I'm leaving, but I left money on the table. Order whatever you want, okay?
I thought we were doing tacos tonight, looking at the essay.
It's Tuesday. Oh, God.
Yes, please.
Oh, my God. Oh, honey, I completely forgot.
That's okay.
No, you know what? All right, you should go ahead and take a look at the questions without me, and then if you have any ideas, you can email me, and I can write back any ideas I have. That's better anyway, isn't it? That way you can really, take your time.
Yeah, no, for sure.
All right, we can do tacos another night, Evan.
Okay.
We can do tomorrow night. How about tomorrow
I
night?
can't tomorrow. I'm busy.
That's from late.
Well, you should go.
No, let's figure this out.
It's fine.
Evan?
I'll make dinner for myself.
Dinner will be ready in 10 minutes, Evan. I hope you're hungry.
Why are you in my brother's room?
Oh, no, I was waiting.
Don't your parents get upset that you're here all the time?
Well, it's not like I'm not here all the time.
Just 2 nights in a row.
Well, it's just my mom and she works most nights, or else she's in class.
Class for what?
Legal stuff.
Where's your dad?
My dad's, he lives in Colorado. He left when I was 7, so he doesn't really mind either. Your parents, they're really great.
They can't stand each other. They fight all the time.
Everyone's parents fight.
My dad's in like total denial. He didn't even cry at the funeral.
Your mom was saying gluten-free lasagna for dinner. That sounds really...
Inedible?
You're lucky that your mom cooks. My mom and I would just order pizza most nights.
Well, you're lucky you're allowed to eat pizza.
You're not allowed to eat pizza?
Well, we can now, I guess. My mom was Buddhist last year, so we weren't allowed to eat animal products.
She was Buddhist last year, but not this year?
Yeah, that's sort of what she does. She gets into different things. For a while, it was Pilates. Then it was The Secret. Then Buddhism. Now it's free range, omnivore's dilemma, whatever.
It's cool that she's interested in so much different stuff.
She's not. That's just what happens when you're rich and you don't have a job, you get crazy.
Well, my mom always says it's better to be rich than poor.
Well, your mom's probably never been rich then.
Yeah, you've probably never been poor. Oh my God, I can't believe I just said that. That was completely rude. I'm so sorry.
Wow, I didn't realize you were actually capable of saying something that wasn't nice.
I don't say things that are nice. I don't even think things like that. Really, I'm very sorry.
I was impressed. You're ruining it.
Oh, sorry.
You really don't have to keep saying that. You want to say it again, don't you?
Very much so, yes.
You're weird.
I know.
Hey, why did he say that in his note? Because there's Zoe, all my hope is pinned on Zoe, who I don't even know and who doesn't know me. Why would he write that? What does that even mean?
I don't... Well, maybe, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this is definitely it, but he always thought that maybe if you guys were closer.
We weren't close at all.
No, exactly. And so he always used to say that he wished that he was, he wanted to be.
So you and Connor, You guys would talk about me?
I mean, sometimes, because like if he brought it up, I never brought it up. Obviously, why would I have brought it up? But he thought that you were awesome.
He thought I was awesome? My brother?
Definitely.
How?
Well, okay. Like whenever you have a solo in jazz band, you close your eyes. You probably don't even know you're doing this, but you get this half smile, like you just heard the funniest thing in the world, but it's a secret and you can't tell anyone about it. But then also the way that you smile at the same time, it's like you're letting us in on the secret too. He said, "There's nothing like your smile, sort of subtle and perfect and real." He said, "You never knew how wonderful that smile could make someone feel." And he knew whenever you get bored, you scribble stars on the cuffs of your jeans. And he noticed that you still fill out the quizzes that they put in those teen magazines. But he kept it all inside his head. What he saw, he left unsaid. And though he wanted to, he couldn't talk to you. He couldn't find a way. But he would always say, "If I could tell her everything I see. If I could tell her how she's everything to me. But we're a million worlds apart. And I don't know how I would even start. If I could tell her, if I could tell her."
First time he ever said anything nice about me, it was in his note. A note he wrote to you, he couldn't even say it to me.
He wanted to, you know, he couldn't.
Did he say anything else?
About you?
Never mind.
No, you know, see, he said so many things, I'm just trying to remember the best ones. Okay, he thought you looked really pretty, it looked pretty cool when you put indigo streaks in your hair.
He did.
And he wondered how you learned to dance like all the rest of the world isn't there. But he kept it all inside his head. What he saw, he left unsaid. If I could tell her everything I see. If I could tell her how she's everything to me. But we're a million worlds apart. And I don't know how I would even start. If I could tell her, if I could tell her. But what do you do when there's this great divide?
Just seems so far away.
And what do you do when the distance is too wide?
Like I don't know anything.
Then how do you say I love you? I love you. I love you. I love you. But we're a million worlds apart. And I don't know how I would even start. If I could tell her, if I could.
What are you doing?
That's not, I didn't, that's,
Tell them to eat without me.
You what?
I didn't mean to, okay, it just happened.
I can't believe you tried to kiss Zoe Murphy on her brother's bed after he died. Hey, asshole, aren't you gonna say anything?
Is that a button with Connor's face on it?
I'm selling them for a nominal fee at lunch tomorrow.
You're making money off of this?
Well, I'm not the only one. Haven't you seen those wristbands with Connor's initials on them that Sabrina Patel started selling during free period? Or the t-shirts Matt Holzer's mom made?
What am I gonna do about Zoe?
Are you kidding? After last night, you can never walk into that house again. Besides, this whole Connor thing, in another few days, it'll be played out anyway.
What you just said about those t-shirts and the wristbands.
Well, exactly. We're at the peak, which is why I gotta move these buttons before the bottom drops out in the Connor Murphy memorabilia market. Because pretty soon there'll be some third world tsunami to raise money for, and then Connor will just be that dead kid whose name no one remembers.
You don't know that for sure.
Hey, at least it was fun while it lasted. You got to have some quality time with your big family, and snuggle with Zoe Murphy.
That is not why I was doing it. I was trying to help them, okay? I just wanted to help them.
Regardless, bro, it's over. A week from now, everybody will have already forgotten about Connor. You'll see.
Everybody has forgotten about Connor. A week ago, the whole school was wearing those wristbands and buttons with his face on them. People were talking to each other that had never talked to each other before, and now it's all gone, completely. You were his best friend. You can't let this happen.
I know, but...
Maybe you could ask Zoe to do something, or maybe you guys could do something together.
Zoe?
Yeah, she's the perfect person to help get people interested again. She was literally his sister.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know if that's the best way for us to get people to remember him.
Well, I can guarantee you if you don't do something, then no one will remember him. Is that what you want?
But I'm just trying to... What am I supposed to do?
Why don't you talk to Zoe?
I can't talk to Zoe. I already ruined everything with Zoe.
Says who, Jared? Why are you even talking to Jared about this?
Who else am I supposed to talk to?
You can talk to me. Unless you have other options.
I don't know what to do.
Look, Zoe, my parents, they need you. You are the only person who can make sure everybody doesn't just forget me. Oh right, they already did.
After 2 whole weeks.
And once they've forgotten about me, what do you think happens to you? I mean, nobody cares about people like us.
People like us?
Connor Murphy, the kid who threw a printer at Mrs. G in the 2nd grade, or Evan Hansen, the kid who stood outside a jazz band concert trying to talk to Zoe Murphy, but his hands were too sweaty. You know, people like that. Look, guys like you and me, we're just the losers who keep waiting to be seen. Right? I mean, no one seems to care or stops to notice that we're there, so we get lost in the in-between. But if you can somehow keep them thinking of me and make me more than an abandoned memory, well, that means we matter too. It means someone will see that you are there. No one deserves to be forgotten. No one deserves to fade away. No one should come and go and have no one know he was ever even here. No one deserves to disappear. Disappear.
It's true.
And even if you've always been that barely in the background kind of guy, you still matter. And even if you're somebody who can't escape the feeling that the world's passed you by, you still matter. If you never get around to doing some remarkable thing, that doesn't mean that you're not worth remembering.
Project.
The Connor Project.
A student group dedicated to keeping Connor's memory alive, to showing that everybody should matter. Everybody is important.
I am so honored. I would love to be vice president of the Connor Project.
Vice President?
You're right. We should be co-presidents.
Yeah, no, definitely, that works for me.
You can be treasurer or secretary. Unfortunately, the co-president position has already been filled.
Well, shit. Guess I'm gonna have to order new buttons. Unless you think I can squeeze the words Connor Project onto the old buttons. I mean, depending on the font
No,
size.
do you actually think that we should do this?
Are you kidding? Evan, we have to do this. Not just for Connor, for everyone.
Cause no one deserves to be forgotten.
No one deserves
to fade. We're calling it the Connor Project.
The Connor Project.
Imagine a major online presence
With links to educational
A
materials.
massive fundraising drive.
to help people like Connor.
And for the kickoff event, an all-school memorial assembly next week. Students, teachers, whoever wants to can get up and talk about Connor. Talk about his legacy.
I don't know what to say.
I didn't realize Connor meant this much to people.
Oh my God. He was one of my closest acquaintances. He was my lab partner in chemistry, and we presented on Huck Finn together in 10th grade. He was so funny. He kept calling it, well, instead of Huck Finn. Nobody else in our class thought of that.
For the assembly, I was thinking maybe the jazz band could do something.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Great idea, Evan!
Thank you, Tara.
Evan, this is wonderful.
No one deserves to be forgotten.
No one deserves to fade away.
No one deserves to disappear.
No one deserves to disappear.
No one should flicker out or have any doubt that it matters that they are here. No one deserves to disappear. To disappear. No one deserves to be forgotten.
Disappear.
For tomorrow. For the assembly.
Oh,
When Connor started 7th grade, all my girlfriends said, here comes bar mitzvah season. He's going to have a different party every Saturday. I took him to get a suit, shirts, tie. He didn't get invited to a single one. I thought you could wear this for your speech.
my what?
Alana said that anyone who wanted to would have a chance to say something tomorrow. I think we all assumed that you'd be the first to sign up.
Oh, well, I don't. Sorry, just the thing is, I don't really do very well with just with public speaking. I'm not very good at it. You wouldn't want me to, trust me.
Of course we would want you to. I'm sure the whole school wants to hear from you. I know Larry and I do. And Zoe. Ichabod?
I just would like to say a few words to you today about my best friend, Connor Murphy. I'd like to tell you about the day that we went to the old Autumn Smile apple orchard. Connor and I, we stood there under an oak tree, and Connor said he wondered what the world would look like from all the way up there, and so we decided to find out. We started climbing slowly, one branch at a time. When I finally looked back, we were already 30 feet off the ground. Connor just looked at me and smiled that way he always did. And then, then I fell. I lay there on the ground, and good morning, students and faculty. Sorry, that's... Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you could fall and no one would hear? But see, the thing is, when I looked up, Connor was there. That's the gift that he gave me, to show me that I wasn't alone, to show me that I matter. Everybody does. That's the gift that he gave all of us. I wish we could have given that to him. So let that lonely feeling wash away. Maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay. 'Cause when you don't feel strong enough to stand, you can reach out your hand. And oh, someone will come running, and I know they'll take you home. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, and when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. Lift your head and look around. You will be found. You will be found.
Someone put a video of your speech online.
My speech?
People started sharing it, I guess, and I mean now Connor is everywhere.
Your speech is everywhere. This morning, the Connor Project page, it had 56 people following.
Okay, well, how many does it have now?
6,239.
I don't understand. What happened?
You did! There's a place where we don't have to feel unknown.
God, everybody needs to see this.
Every time that you call out, a little less alone.
I can't stop watching this video. 17 years
If
old.
you only say
Take 5 minutes. This will make your day.
from across the silence, your voice is heard.
Share it with the people you love. Repost. The world needs to hear this. A beautiful trending favorite. I know someone who really needed to hear this today. So thank you, Evan Hansen, for doing what you're doing. I never met you, Connor, but coming out here reading everyone's posts, it's so easy to feel alone. But Evan is exactly right. We're not alone. None of us. None of us. None of us. None of us are alone.
Like,
Well, especially now, everything we hear is
like,
repost.
think
you've done. You don't know how much. What you've given all of us, everyone, my family, me.
No, this is...
You've given me my brother back.
It's me, Alana, Connor Project Co-President, Associate Treasurer, Media Consultant, Chief Technology Officer, and Assistant Creative Director / Public Policy Director for Creative Public Policy Initiatives for the Connor Project.
Hi, I'm Evan. I'm co-president of the Connor Project.
I wish I could see all of your amazing faces out there.
Hope you're having an amazing day.
Now, I know a lot of you guys have seen the inspirational videos on our website.
Thank you for checking out the awesome new videos we put up this week with Mr. and Mrs. Murphy, Connor's
And
sister
Connor's
Zoe.
best friend and my co-president, Evan Hansen.
As you know, Connor's favorite place in the entire world was the incredible Autumn Smile
The
apple
stunning Autumn Smile Apple Orchard, which tragically closed 7 years ago.
Connor loved trees.
Connor was obsessed with trees. He and Evan used to spend hours together sitting at the orchard, looking at the trees, being with the trees, and sharing fun facts they knew about the trees.
But the one thing Connor wished more than anything was that someday the orchard would be brought back to life.
Which is where you come in.
Because today we are starting a major
One of the
Kickstarter
most
campaign.
ambitious Kickstarter initiatives since the internet was first created. To raise, gulp, $50,000.
$50,000 in 3 weeks.
It's a lot of money, I know, but it's also a lot of amazing. So, let's do it, guys. And make the Connor Murphy Memorial Orchard not just a dream, but a reality.
Dear Evan Hansen, life at rehab is alright. I like the yoga and the sharing circles every night. But do these stories sometimes scare you half to death? So many people end up sucking dick for meth. Oh, and one more thing that's worth mentioning. The guy from our school, Jared Kleinman. Yes, the insanely cool Jared Kleinman. I think we should start making a part of this awesome friendship we have. A part of this awesome friendship we have. This adorably heartwarming friendship we have. Hey, 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 hey. Something it takes it today.
No, Jared, obviously not.
What? What's wrong?
You weren't friends with him, that's not part of the story. I was his only friend, okay? You know that. You can't just make things up. You need to redo it.
You're totally right. I mean, what was I thinking? Just making things up in a completely fabricated email exchange that never happened.
Just don't change the story, please, okay?
Well, if you want me to redo this email, you're gonna have to wait until Monday because I have plans all weekend with my camp friends, or as I like to call them, my real friends.
Yeah, actually, I think we're good on emails for now. We're kind of focusing on bigger stuff, the orchard, things like that.
Oh, well, I can definitely do more with the Kickstarter. I mean, I am the
I
treasurer.
think Alana and I are pretty much set on that. I'll let you know if I think of anything, though.
Got it. Hey, Ben, Zoe's happy your cast is gone.
I guess.
I mean, talk about killing the mood, right? Having to see your brother's name written on your boyfriend's arm every time you're in the middle
Hey,
of...
can you just not, okay, please? Zoe and I are not... We're not telling people about, you know, us.
Don't even worry about it, bro. The only thing you should be worrying about right now is building that orchard for Connor. Because if there was one thing about Connor, the guy loved trees. Or no, wait. You love trees. That's weird. Isn't that weird? Guess I shouldn't tell anyone about that either, don't you think?
What do you have to?
Nothing much.
I feel like every time I walk into your room, you close your computer screen.
Not really.
I don't know what you do on there that you don't want me to see.
I was doing homework, Mom.
Do you have a minute?
Actually, I was just about to go to Jared's.
Didn't you go to Jared's last night?
But we're doing a Spanish project together. We're going to be working late again, though, so I'll probably just stay over.
Saw the strangest thing on Facebook today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this was a video from the something called the Connor Project. You heard of that? Because their website, it says that you're the president.
Call president.
Well, this was a video of you doing a speech about that boy, Connor Murphy. Yeah, how you climbed a tree together.
I just... I don't...
You told me you didn't know him.
Yeah, no, I know.
But then in your speech, you said he was your best friend.
Well, because it wasn't true when I said I didn't know him.
So you broke your arm with him? At an orchard? See, you told me you broke your arm at work, at the park.
Well, who do you think drove me to the hospital? Who do you think waited with me in the emergency room for 3 hours? You were at work, remember? I couldn't even... You didn't answer your phone.
No, you told me your boss took you to the hospital.
Well, so I lied, obviously.
Well, so when were you planning on telling me any of this, or you weren't?
When would I tell you exactly? When are you even here?
I'm here. Right now.
Okay, 1 night a week. Well, most people, their parents, they try to do just a little better than that, just so you know.
Well, isn't that lucky for them?
I have to go to Jared's.
Oh, I don't think I want you going out right now, actually.
I told Jared to his house like 10 minutes ago.
Listen, I'm missing class tonight so that I can be here to talk to you, Evan. I would like you to please just talk to me.
I can't just not do work for school because you decided to miss class. I can't just stop everything whenever you decide it's convenient for you.
I don't understand what's going on.
Nothing is
You're
going
standing up
on
in front
with
of the
me.
school giving speeches? You're president of a group, Evan? I don't even know who that person is.
You're making a big deal out of something that isn't a big deal.
What's going on with
Nothing.
you? No,
Nothing
you
is
just need to
going
talk
on
to
with
me.
me.
You
Yes, I know, I just did.
communicate with
I told
me.
you everything.
I'm your mother. I'm sorry. I don't know why. I'm happy. I'm happy you had a friend, sweetheart. I'm so sorry he's gone. I just wish I'd known. You know? Well, if you ever want to talk
I should go.
You okay on refills?
I'm not taking them anymore.
Oh,
I haven't needed them.
really? So, no anxiety, or even with everything?
I've been fine.
Well, great. That's great. I'm proud of you. I guess those letters to yourself must have really helped, huh?
I guess so.
Well, don't stay up too late. It's a school night.
I won't.
Brooks Robinson, Jim Palmer. Here's the entire 96 team, look at that.
Wow.
You get the right people to come to an auction like this, baseball fans, you can raise $1,000 for the orchard, easy.
No, it's a great idea. I'm definitely going to talk to Alana about it.
I swear I've got a Cal Ripken in here somewhere.
This is really generous of you to donate all this stuff.
Mom says that your show's on. She doesn't want to DVR it again.
Tell them we're busy.
With what?
Your dad had a great idea for the orchard, to do an auction.
Evan's helped me go through my collection here.
Dad, are you torturing him? Evan, is he torturing you?
No, what?
You could tell him he's being boring and that you want to leave. He won't get upset.
Well, he can leave anytime he wants.
I don't want to leave.
Evan, do you want to leave?
If you want to leave,
I don't want to leave.
Okay, well, don't say I didn't warn you.
Women. Right?
I know.
It's you and Zoe, that's... No, it's nice.
This glove is really cool, wow.
You feel how stiff the leather is?
Yes, for sure.
Never been used. You probably have your own glove at home, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, somewhere. I don't really know if it fits me anymore. It's been a while.
Well, you know what? Why don't you take this one?
Oh, no. No, I couldn't.
Why not? Because it sounds like, I mean, if you need a new glove anyway, this one's just going to sit here collecting dust.
Are you sure?
I bought this glove 1,000 years ago for some birthday or some Christmas that has come and gone. Thought we might play catch or I don't know. But he left it in the bag with the tag still on. You have to break it in though first. You can't catch anything with it this stiff.
How do you break it in?
Your dad never taught you how to break it in baseball?
I guess not.
Well, it's all a process that is really quite precise. A sort of secret method known to very few. So, if you're in the market for professional advice, well, today could be a lucky day for you. Shaving cream.
Shaving cream?
Yeah. You rub that in for about 5 minutes. Then you tie it all up with rubber bands, and you put it under your mattress, and you sleep on it. And the next day, you repeat. Now you gotta do this for at least a week every day. Consistent. And though this method isn't easy, every second that you spend is gonna pay off. It'll pay off in the end. It just takes a little patience. It takes a little time, a little perseverance, a little uphill climb. You might not think it's worth it. You might begin to doubt, but you can't take any shortcuts. You gotta stick it out, and it's the hard way, but it's the right way, the right way to break in a glove. And nowadays, with your generation, I hate to say it, it's all about instant gratification. Right? Who wants to read a book when they can read the Facebook instead?
Totally.
With something like this, you gotta be ready to put in the work, make the commitment. What do you think?
I mean, definitely.
Some people say just use a microwave, or try that running through hot water technique. Wow, they can gloat about the time they save, till they gotta buy another glove next week. It just takes a little patience.
It takes a little patience.
It takes a little time. A little perseverance. Little uphill climb. And it's the hard way, but it's the right way. The right way. And there's the right way in everything you do. Keep that grit, follow through. Even when everyone around you thinks you're crazy. No, even when everyone around you lets things go. Whether you're prepping for some test, or you're miles from some goal, or you're just trying to do what's best for a kid who's lost control. You do the hard thing, because that's the right thing. Yeah, that's the right thing.
Connor was really lucky to have a dad who cared so much about taking care of stuff.
Your dad must feel pretty lucky to have a son like you.
Yeah, he does.
Good. Well, if we want to go catch up with Zoe.
I don't know why I said that about my dad. That is not true. My parents got divorced when I was 7. My dad moved to Colorado, and he and my stepmom, they have their own kids now, so that is sort of his priority.
Shaving cream, rubber bands, mattress, repeat. Got it?
Got it?
It's the hard way,
But it's the right way.
the right way to break in a glove. You're good to go.
So when does your mom get off work?
She has class Sunday nights, so she will not be home for another few hours.
We have the whole house to ourselves?
You know it.
We should throw a kegger.
We should definitely throw a kegger for sure.
Until your mom gets home.
In 3 hours. Thank you. Thank you for coming.
You realize I've been asking to come to your house for like weeks, and every time you've immediately said no.
Yeah, I know. Which is why I appreciate that you're here now.
What are all these?
Oh, those are just, my mom is obsessed with these college scholarship essay contests she found online. She keeps printing out more of them. Yeah, I know. I'd have to win probably like 100 of them to actually pay for college when you add it all up. Tuition, housing, books.
Your parents, they can't.
Not really.
I'm sorry.
Well, hey, I meant to tell you before, we had a meeting with the Connor Project a few days ago. I think we have a great strategy for raising more money for the orchard.
Can we talk? What?
No, it's just you're breaking up with me, right? That's why you came over, so...
Breaking up with me?
I know, right? How presumptuous can I get? I don't even know if we're like dating officially or whatever, which isn't even, you know, what's cool. I'm talking right now. Don't worry, you can tell me. Go ahead. I'm not gonna cry and like start breaking things. So.
I'm not breaking up with you.
Okay. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
That's great news, I'm sorry.
I don't want to keep this a secret anymore.
Oh.
I mean, what are we even hiding?
Well, people might think that it's not respectful of Connor's memory for us to be, you know.
Happy?
No, I know, but think about it from their perspective. I mean, I was his best friend, you were his sister.
Yeah, so when do we get to be more than that? It's just because my entire life, everything has always been about Connor. And right now, I just want... I need something that's just for me, okay? I don't want this relationship to be about my brother, or the orchard, or the emails. I just want... you. I don't need you to sell me on reasons to want you. I don't need you to search for the proof that I should. You don't have to convince me. You don't have to be scared you're not enough. 'Cause what we've got going is good. I don't need more reminders of all that's been broken. I don't need you to fix what I'd rather forget. Clear the slate and start over. Try to quiet the noises in your head. We can't compete with all that. So what if it's us? What if it's us and only us? And what came before won't count anymore or matter. Can we try that? What if it's you? And what if it's me? And what if that's all that we needed to be? And the rest of the world falls away. What do you say?
I never thought there'd be someone like you who would want me. So I give you 10,000 reasons to not let me go. But if you really see me, if you like me for me and nothing else, well, that's all that I've wanted for longer than you could possibly know. So it can be us, and only us, and what came before won't count anymore or matter. We can try that, it's not so impossible. Nobody else but the two of us here, 'cause you're saying it's possible. We can just watch the whole world disappear till you're the only one that still knows how to see. It's just you and me.
It'll be us, it'll be us.
parking lot for 23 minutes.
Shit, I completely forgot.
Don't worry, I went downtown and handed out the postcards without.
I'm really sorry, I must have put the wrong date in my phone.
What's your deal, Evan? The Kickstarter deadline is a week from now, and I feel like you're just like 1,000 miles away. You haven't made any new videos, you haven't posted on the blog in like forever.
Well, I was just, I've been busy.
Busy with what?
Just different stuff. Look, how much more money do we have left to raise?
Not much, just $17,000.
Well, I'm sure we'll get there. We just need to, you know, keep people engaged.
Exactly. That's why I'm putting the emails between you and Connor online.
What do you mean?
Mrs. Murphy sent them to me. She said there are a ton more, too, that you like show her a new one every week.
Okay, but, well, they're not, those conversations are really, they're private.
Not anymore. They belong to everyone now. I mean, that's the whole point. The more private they are, the better. That's what people want to see. We have a responsibility to our community to show them everything, to tell them the truth.
Our community?
I'm sending you a list of questions to answer because some of the emails don't make sense. Like, well, you've been telling everyone that the first time you went to the orchard was the day you broke your arm. But then in other emails you talk about going there together since last November.
Okay, well that's just because those are probably just typos, okay? And it sounds like you're reading into them, like way too much.
Oh, you can explain it all when I send you the questions. You know how much the community loves hearing from you.
Hey, so my parents are out of town this weekend. The last time they used the liquor cabinet was like Rosh Hashanah 1997. So we can drink whatever we want.
Yeah, I can't this weekend. I have $17,000 to raise. You remember the Connor project? You're supposed to be working on this.
Remember you told me you didn't need my help?
Well, I didn't tell you to do nothing. Look, I know that you think it's all a big joke, okay? But it isn't. It's important.
For Connor.
Yeah.
You know, when you really stop and think about it, Connor being dead, that's pretty much the best thing that's ever happened to you, isn't it?
That's a horrible thing to say.
No, but think about it. If Connor hadn't died, no one would even know who you are. I mean, people at school actually talk to you now. You're almost popular, which is just wonder of wonder, miracle of miracles.
I don't care about any of that, okay? I don't care if people at school know who I am. All I wanted was to
help the Murphys. Yeah, I know. You keep saying that.
Hey, Jared. Hi.
Hi.
Look at you, helping the Murphys.
What's that?
It's nothing.
Evan tells us you're studying to be a lawyer?
Paralegal.
You're kidding!
I had no idea.
Aren't you always...
My firm, we're literally always looking for new paralegals.
I have another year to go.
Let me give you my card at least, and then when you graduate, you should
That's a great idea, Kismet.
You don't have to do that.
It's Kismet.
Thank you.
Is red okay, Heidi?
Oh, red's great, thanks.
It's from a vineyard just outside Portland, completely 100% sustainable. The entire production process. They had a whole feature on them in the New York Times. Incredible.
Not to mention it tastes good too. Cheers.
Cheers. I'm so glad you called this morning. I've been agonizing over whether I should, if it was appropriate for me to reach out.
Oh, hi. We have too. Evan tells us you're so busy, I didn't want to bother you.
I'm not that busy.
I asked Evan if you mind him spending so much time here, and he said it wasn't a problem because of your schedule with classes and work.
You spend so much time here?
No, Evan's been real. He's been a great source of comfort for us these last few months.
Well, he and Connor, they were very close.
Yeah, I have to admit, I really had no idea.
No, we were the same.
Boys love to keep secrets.
We never heard about Evan. We never met him.
Evan didn't tell me anything.
Secret handshakes, secret tree houses.
Sorry we're late. Band went long again.
We're just in here enjoying a glass of wine, getting to know each other.
We invited your mom to come join us for dinner tonight.
Oh.
I didn't realize that Evan was that you would be joining us.
I'm sorry, I didn't think to tell you.
Hi, I'm Zoe. It's so nice to finally meet you.
Oh, good.
Hey, did you know about this?
Yeah, it was my idea.
Why don't you guys come sit down?
I thought that you were working tonight.
Well, this seemed more important, so I'm playing hooky. We were just talking about how sneaky you and Connor were top secret.
Something smells good.
Chicken Milanese.
I didn't realize you were spending so much time
You've
here.
been working a lot.
Why did I think you were always at Jared's?
I don't know.
Evan, you call and tell your mother when you're spending the night, right?
Of course.
You can rest assured we take very good care of him. He's got his own toothbrush, so we're not sending him to bed with cavities.
How nice.
Evan was showing me all of the scholarship contests that you found. It was really impressive. There are like 1 million.
Evan is a great writer.
I don't find that hard to believe at all.
His teacher last year for English said you wrote one of the best papers she'd ever read about Sulu.
How about that?
It's Sula?
What'd I say?
Sulu?
Great.
Sulu's a character on Star Trek, I believe.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
My mistake.
Speaking of scholarships,
I guess now's as good a time as any. Cynthia, do you want to?
Zoe had mentioned to us the other day that Evan was having some difficulty in terms of the financial burdens of college. Larry and I started thinking about it, and we were very fortunate to have been able to set aside some money for our son. No, I'm okay, I'm okay. I called you this morning to invite you to come join us for dinner tonight, Heidi, because, well, first of all, because we want to thank you for allowing your son to have come into our lives. He was a dear, dear friend to our Connor, and we've just come to love him to pieces. And with your blessing, we would like to give Evan the money that we put away for our son, so that he can use it to fulfill his dreams, just like he helped Connor fulfill his.
So what do you think?
I don't know what to say. I'm on the...
Well, it would be such a gift to us if we could do this for
It
Evan.
would be a tremendous gift. Wow. Thank you so much. But we're going to be just fine. I mean, I don't have a lot of money, but I do have some. I understand. It's just that we do have money. So I'm sorry that you were under the impression that we didn't. And whatever money we don't have, Evan will either get a scholarship or he'll go to a community college. And that's, you know, I think that's the best thing for us to do. You know, I don't want Evan to get the idea that it's okay to rely on other people for favors.
Well, it's not a favor.
Well, but as his mother, I need to set that example for him, you know, that you can't expect things from strangers. We are not strangers. No, of course not. Thank you for the wine. It was delicious. You're not staying for dinner? No, I think I'd better go to work. After all, no, if I'd known Evan was so concerned about our finances, I never would have taken the night off in the first place. Do you have any idea how mortifying it is to find out that your son has been spending every night in somebody else's home and you didn't even know it? You told me you were at Jared's.
Well, if you're not here, then why does it matter where I am?
They think you're their son. These people.
They're not these people, okay? They're my...
What? What? What are
I don't know, stop!
Because they act like you're their, like they've adopted you. Like I'm just, like I don't even exist.
They take care of me.
They're not your parents. Hey, that's not your family, Evan.
They're nice to me.
Well, they're lovely, lovely people.
Yeah.
They don't know you.
And you do?
I thought I did.
What? What do you know about me? You don't know anything about me. You never even see me.
Thanks, I'm trying my
They
best.
like me. Yes, I know how hard that is to believe that. They don't think I'm like, that there's something wrong with me, that I need to be fixed like you do.
Okay, wait.
No, I have to go to therapy. I have to take drugs.
I'm your mother. My job is to take care of
I know I'm such a burden. I'm the worst thing that ever happened to you. I ruined your life.
You are the one good thing that's ever happened to me, Evan. Sorry, I can't give you anything more than that. Shit.
Well, it's not my fault. Other people can.
So you found a place where the grass is greener, and you jumped the fence to the other side. Is it good? Are they giving you a world I could never provide? Well, I hope you're proud of your big decision. Yeah, I hope it's all that you want and more. Now you're free from the agonizing life you were living before. And you say what you need to say so that you get to walk away. It would kill you to have to stay trapped when you got something new. Well, I'm sorry you had it rough, and I'm sorry I'm not enough. Thank God they rescued you. So you got what you always wanted. So you got your dream come true. Good for you. Good for you, you. Got a taste of a life so perfect. So you did what you had to do. Good for you. Good for you.
Why did Connor kill himself?
Wait, what?
He was doing better. That's what he told you in every single email. And then a month later, he kills himself. Why do so many things in these emails just not make sense?
Because sometimes things just don't make sense, okay? Things are messy and complicated.
Like you dating Zoe? Do you know what people are saying about you?
Why are you so obsessed with this? I mean, you didn't even know him.
Because it's important.
Because you were lab partners? Or because, I don't know, maybe because you want another extracurricular for your college application.
Because I know what it's like to feel invisible. Just like Connor. To feel invisible and alone and like nobody would even notice if you vanished into thin air. I bet you used to know what that felt like too.
We need more emails, okay? Emails showing that he was getting worse. This isn't funny.
Oh, I think it's hilarious. I think everyone would probably think it's hilarious.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means you should remember who your friends
I
are.
thought the only reason that you even talk to me is because of your car insurance.
So
Maybe the only reason you talk to me, Jared, is because you don't have any other friends.
I could tell everyone everything.
Okay, wait, you go ahead, do that! Tell everyone, now you helped write emails pretending to be a kid who killed himself!
Fuck you, Evan! Asshole!
Just cross your mind to be slightly sorry. Do you even care that you might be wrong? Was it fun? Well, I hope you had a blast while you dragged me along.
And you say what you need to say, and you play who you need to play, and somebody's in your way, crush them and leave them behind. Well, I guess if I'm not of use, go ahead and cut me loose. Go ahead now, I'm all mine.
I'll shut my mouth and I'll let you go. Is that good for you? Would that be good for you? I'll just sit back while you run the show. Is that good for you? Would that be good for you? I'll see you sometime tonight.
The book is about to sing. Can erase what I wrote in ink. Tell me how can I tell you a story? All the words that I can't do now. That's right, child. Stop it, just let me know. Good for you, good for you. You got a taste of a life so perfect. Now you say it to someone new. Good for you, good for you, good for you, good for you. So you got what you always wanted. I'm not doing this, I'm done.
You can't just stop
I
now.
don't think I can live with this anymore.
What about my parents?
No more emails.
How can you do this to
No more
them?
Connor Project, no more Orchard.
After everything they've done for you?
They need you. Need me for what? To keep lying to them?
That lie is the only thing that's keeping them together.
That's not true.
Oh, really? So they seem like a pretty happy family when you met
I
them?
don't want to lie anymore.
And what about Zoe?
Zoe said she wants me.
Right.
Yes, she likes me for who I am.
Except you didn't happen to mention that everything you've told her, it's all been one big fucking lie, did you? Oh, you left that part out.
So then what? What if I did tell her the truth?
She'll hate you.
No, maybe she would understand. Maybe everyone would understand.
Everyone will hate
Not if I could explain it.
Right back to where you started.
No,
with no
I want to be done
friends,
with it.
nobody, nothing.
I'm ready to be done with it.
Really believe that? Then why are you standing here talking to yourself? Again. You think you're going to turn around all of a sudden and start telling everyone the truth? You can't even tell yourself the truth.
What are you talking about?
How'd you break your arm? How'd you break your arm, Evan?
I fell.
Really? Is that what happened?
Yes, I lost my grip and then I fell, so.
Did you fall? Or did you let go? You can get rid of me whenever you want. You can get rid of all of it. The Connor Project, the Orchard. But then all that you're going to be left with is you. End of May or early June. This picture-perfect afternoon we shoot. Drive the winding country road. Grab a scoop at Alana and then we're there. Think about it.
I've been a bad co-president, I know that, and I'm sorry, but you were right, okay? You know, you were absolutely right, and I'm back, and I'm rededicating myself to doing everything I can to make this work, so.
Too late, I moved on.
You moved on?
You've made it abundantly clear to me that you're not very interested in being part of the Connor Project.
Well, I can make more videos, okay? I'll write more stuff on the blog.
I can do all that myself.
It's not the same! You know it's not the same! People want to hear what I have to say. I was his best friend, so.
You know, frankly, Evan, I'm starting to wonder if that's even true.
What does that mean?
You keep saying we were best friends. You're like a broken frickin' record about it, but nobody ever saw you together. Nobody even knew that you were friends.
Yeah, it was a secret. He didn't want us to talk
I know
at
the
school.
story, Evan. We all know the story. We've all heard it a bazillion times.
You've seen the emails.
Do you know how easy it is to create a fake email account? Backdate emails? 'Cause I do. You know what? I don't have time for this. I have to raise $17,000.
I can prove it.
How?
Here. If we weren't friends, then why do you write your suicide note to me?
Oh my God.
You believe me now?
Dear Evan Hansen.
Nobody else has seen this.
Turns out this wasn't an amazing day after all. This isn't going to be an amazing week or an amazing year.
I can't show it to anyone, okay? Nobody else needs to see it.
This is exactly what people need to see. We need something to create new interests.
No, can you just please delete it now?
Don't you care about building the orchard? This is the best way to make Connor's dream come true.
No, it's not!
Dear Connor Project community,
You put it online?
Connor's note is a message to all of us. Share it with as many people as you can. Post it everywhere.
You need to take it down, please!
If you've ever felt alone, like Connor, please consider making a donation to the Connor Murphy Memorial Orchard. No amount is too small.
Have people seen this?
Connor Murphy's suicide note.
This is the actual authentic.
The whole world needs to see this.
Share it with everyone you know.
This is why the orchard is so important.
I just gave $50 for the orchard, and I think everyone else should give as much as they can.
Repost. His parents present
He
themselves.
wrote his suicide note to Evan Hansen because he knew his family didn't give a shit.
His parents, by the way, are insanely rich.
Share.
Like,
Maybe they should have spent their money on helping their sons.
Please retweet. Evan Hansen was the only one who's paying any to make sure shit forward. Like all my hope is pinned on Zoe. Zoe's a stuck-up bitch. I go to school and
share.
Like,
Larry Murphy is a corporate lawyer who only cares.
Cynthia Murphy is one of these disgusting women.
$160 more, and the orchard will be fully funded.
Fuck the Murphys.
Make it real. What kind of thing? I love you guys.
We are $200 over our goal.
Their house is at the end of the cul-de-sac with the red door, so it's better windows on the right.
Lead to the back is complete.
Zoe's cell phone number, which was
I think so.
all hours, day and night.
Where did they get Connor's note?
I don't know. I tried calling Alana, but she's not
Some
answering.
of these are adults. Do you see their pictures? These are adults.
Maybe let it ring, Zoe.
Hello?
Who is it?
Who is it,
Go with
Zoe?
your miserable life. Bye.
What's the number?
It's blocked. Who cares?
What did they say to you?
Doesn't matter.
Did they threaten you?
Doesn't matter, Dad. Listen, I'm calling the police.
Maybe right now the best thing to do is to wait and see if this blows over.
That's always your solution, isn't it? Just to do nothing?
Is that what I said?
You guys just stop, wait and see right there.
What are the police gonna do? It's the internet. They're gonna arrest the internet?
I had to beg you every step of the way.
Hold on.
I really think they're
I
gonna
had
stop.
to plead with you for therapy, for
You were
rehab.
marching from one miracle cure to the
Miracle
next.
cure?
Because all he
Is that what
needed
you're calling
was
it
another
now?
$20,000 weekend yoga retreat.
What was your alternative other than picking apart everything that I did?
Putting him on a program and sticking.
No, you wanted to punish him. Listen to your daughter, Larry.
You treated him like a criminal.
Are you listening?
You think you were any better? You let him do whatever he wanted.
Thank you.
When he threatened to kill himself the first time,
Oh,
do you remember what you
for
said?
sake.
He just wants
I'm not gonna
attention.
sit here and
He was
defend
getting
myself.
better. Ask Evan. Tell him, Evan.
No, I shouldn't.
Evan was in denial of everything that was happening right in front of
Read
us.
the note, Larry. Read what he said. Everyone else in the
refused
world
to
is
follow
reading
it.
it.
I did the best I could.
Wish that everything was different.
I tried to help him heal.
He
the
wanted
way I
to be
know how. That's
different.
not good enough.
He wanted
I don't know what to tell
be better.
you.
He was trying to be better. He was trying.
And he was failing.
We failed him.
No, you didn't. You didn't fail him.
Look at what he
He
wrote.
didn't write it.
I wrote it.
You didn't write Connor's suicide note.
It wasn't a... It was an assignment, from my therapist. Write a letter to yourself, a pep talk. Dear Evan Hansen, today's gonna be a good day, here's why.
I don't think
I was supposed to bring it to my appointment, but Connor took it from me, and I guess Daddy must have had it with him, when you found him.
What are you talking about?
We weren't friends.
No. No, no, no.
I never meant to make it such a mess. I never thought that it would go this far.
There were emails. You showed us the emails.
So I just stand here, sorry, searching for something to say. Something to say.
You knew about the orchard. He took you to the orchard.
That's where you broke your arm.
No, I broke my arm in Ellison Park by myself.
No, that day at the orchard, you and Connor at the orchard.
Words fail, words fail. There's nothing I can say.
But you told me that you would talk about me and that you would... How could you do this?
I guess I thought I could be part of this. I never had this kind of thing before. I never had that perfect girl who somehow could see the good part of me. I never had the dad who stuck it out. No corny jokes or baseball gloves. No mom who just was there 'cause mom was all that she had to be. That's not a worthy explanation. I know there is none. Nothing can make sense of all these things I've done. Nothing I can say, except sometimes you see everything you wanted, and sometimes you see everything you wish you had, and it's right there, right there, right there in front of you. And you want to believe it's true, and so you make it true, and you think maybe everybody wants it, needs it a little bit too. wasn't real. I know. But we were happy. I guess I couldn't let that go. I guess I couldn't give that up. I guess I wanted to believe, 'cause if I just believe, then I don't have to see what's really there. No, I'd rather pretend I'm something better than these broken parts. Pretend I'm something other than this mess that I am. 'Cause then I don't have to look at it, and no one gets to look at it. No, no one can really see. 'Cause I've learned to slam on the brake before I even turn the key. Before I make that mistake, before I leave with the worst of me, I never let them see the worst of me. 'Cause what if everyone saw? What if everyone knew? Would they like what they saw? Or would they hate it too? Will I just keep on running away from what's true? All I ever do is run. So how do I step into the sun? Step into the sun.
Facebook. Dear Evan Hansen. You wrote this note? I didn't know.
No one did.
No, that's not what I didn't know that you were hurting like that you felt so. I didn't know. How did I not know?
Because I never told you.
You shouldn't have had to.
I lied about so many things. Not just Connor. Last summer, I just felt so alone.
You can tell me.
You'll hate me.
Oh,
You should. If you knew what I tried to do. If you knew who I am, how just broken I am.
I already know you. And I love you.
I'm so sorry.
I can promise you someday all of this, it'll all feel like a very long time ago.
I don't know.
Your dad, do you remember the day he drove over to get his things? It was a few weeks after he moved out. Temporarily, we said. February day when your dad came by before going away. The U-Haul truck in the driveway, the day it was suddenly real. I told you not to come outside, but you saw that truck and you smiled so wide. A real live truck in your driveway. We let you sit behind the wheel. Goodbye, goodbye. Now it's just me and my little guy. And the house felt so big, and I felt so small. The house felt so big, and I felt so small. That night I tucked you into bed. I will never forget how you sat up and said, "Is there another truck coming to our driveway? A truck that will take Mommy away." And the house felt so big, and I felt so small. The house felt so big, and I knew there would be moments that I'd miss, and I knew there would be space I couldn't fill, and I knew I'd come up short a million different ways, and I did. And I do. And I will. But like that February day, I will take your hand, squeeze it tightly, and say, "There's not another truck in the driveway. Your mom isn't going anywhere. Your mom is staying right here. Your mom isn't going anywhere. Your mom is staying right here, no matter what. I'll be here when it all feels so big, till it all feels so small, when it all feels so big, till it all feels so small. Till it all feels so small. You'll see. I promise.
Hi.
Hey,
How are you?
good, pretty good.
You graduate soon, right?
In 2 weeks?
Wow, how's being a senior?
Busy.
I remember that.
How's being a freshman?
Oh, actually, I decided to take a year off, so...
Oh.
Yeah, just try to save some money, get a job. I've been taking classes at the community college, so I'll have some credits to transfer in the fall.
That's smart.
Yeah, we'll see. In the meantime, though, I can get you a friends and family discount at Pottery Barn. If you're looking for overpriced home decor.
You don't add it the moment.
Okay, well, if you change your mind, I'm only working there a few more months, so the window of opportunity is closing fast.
I always imagine you and Connor here. Even though, obviously... This
is my first time. I mean, I probably driven by it like 1,000 times. It just... Every time I think about getting out of the car, I feel like... I don't know, like I don't deserve to, I guess. It's nice. It's peaceful.
Yeah, my parents are here all the time. We do picnics like every weekend. It's helped them a lot, actually, having this.
They never told anyone about Connor's... about the note? Who really wrote it? They didn't have to do that. They could have told everyone what I did.
Everyone needed it for something.
That doesn't mean it was okay.
It saved my parents.
It's weird, over the fall I found this thing, this yearbook thing that my class made in 8th grade. Most people did like collages of their friends. But Connor's was a list of his 10 favorite books. I've been trying to read all of them. I know it's not the same thing as knowing him. It's not. At all. But, I don't know, it's...
Something. It's been hard. It's been a hard year.
I know. I've been wanting to call you for a long time. I just didn't really know what I would say. So then I just decided to call you anyway.
I'm happy you did.
I wish we could have met now. Today, for the first time.
Me too. I should probably...
Of course.
It's just exams are this week,
No, totally. Can I just, can I ask you though? Why did you want to meet here?
I wanted to be sure you saw this.
Dear Evan Hansen, today is going to be a good day, and here's why. Because today, no matter what else, today at least you're you. So no hiding, no lying, just you, and that's enough.
We see inside for forever. We let the world pass by for forever.
Maybe someday, everything that happened, maybe it will all feel like a distant memory. Maybe someday no one will even remember about the Connor project, or me. But maybe someday some other kid will be standing here, staring out at the trees, feeling so alone, wondering if maybe the world might look different from all the way up there. Just better. And maybe he'll start climbing one branch at a time, and he'll keep going. Even when it seems like he can't find another foothold. Even when it feels hopeless, like everything is telling him to let go. This time, maybe this time he won't let go. He'll just hold on. He'll hold on, and he'll keep going. Keep going till he sees the sun.
Bye.